National Military Medical Center. There's been some interest in the health of the 80-year-old president, the oldest in history, as he makes plans for an expected re-election campaign. After his last exam in November of 2021, Dr. Kevin Carr, who's been Biden's doctor since 2009, said he was healthy and vigorous and deemed him fit to successfully execute the duties of the presidency.
Biden is the oldest president in U.S. history. A new survey finds most Canadians are sick of tipping. According to data from the Angus Reid Institute, nearly 60% of Canadians surveyed say they prefer a service-included system where employees receive higher wages as opposed to optional tips. Over 3/5 say they've been asked to tip more in recent years. The study also found 86% of Canadians surveyed believe the current tipping system allows employers to underpay their staff. Louisiana rock pioneer Huey Piano Smith has died. Smith penned hits such as Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu, Sea Cruise, and Don't You Just Know It. He was 89 years old and died in Louisiana. Coming up in 30 seconds from now, we'll check where gas prices are heading. City News Time, 12:09.
Alpine Credits, where homeowners get approved.
Oh, hi. I'd like to apply for a loan so I can consolidate some of my debt.
Sure. Do you own your home?
Yes. But Carl, our resident ghost, keeps saying it's his house and we should
Good. Oh, okay. But you are the registered owner.
Yes.
Then you're approved.
Hey, hear that, Carl? Huh? Alpine Credits, where homeowners get approved.
Go to alpinecredits.ca to get started. Some conditions apply.
Visitor license 12616.
Now the City News gas price update. Empro predicting the price will hold steady at midnight at just under $1.47 at most GTA stations. City News Time, 12:10.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.ca/Canada. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
Citywide, 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ziprecruiter.ca/Canada. That's ziprecruiter.ca/Canada. ziprecruiter.ca/Canada.
12:11. Time for a check of traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Craig Gear.
Well, most of the problems are gone now, so what we're left with is actually just some delays as you head out and about. It depends where you are. This report brought to you by Hakeem Optical. So that issue at the 427 on the eastbound 401, all lanes are gone. So now we're seeing delays now as you make your way east of Dixon, approaching Islington primarily in the express towards the 400, as everyone's making their way eastbound now free and clear. So just a bit of a slowdown. Westbound, a bit of a slowdown if you're in the express again between Yonge and Avenue Roads. On the southbound 404 DVP, it bunches up. Approaching Shepherd and the Collectors primarily down to the 401. Then you get a bit of a break for the rest of it. So it's a good ride southbound on the DVP. But bunches up northbound now approaching Eglinton all the way up to York Mills. So a bit of a drag here northbound if you're trying to get out of the city now. The Garner's in great shape, same with the QEW. A bit busy on the Toronto-bound side, though, as you make your way through Walker's Line now, but the rest of it's in great shape. It's Hakeem Optical's warehouse clearance sale. For a limited time, every Hakeem designer frame in the store is free with your lens purchase. Hakeem Optical, always saving you money on fashionable eyewear. With the forecast, Jill Taylor.
Rain will change over to some snow very late tonight, and there's also a risk of freezing rain and ice pellets, especially for the North GTA and over the higher elevations overnight and for early Friday. It could be very icy. Already reached our guaranteed high, 6 degrees very early this morning for the afternoon near 2. -5 for the low will feel like -11. And then flurries, this wintry mix should end around 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, then sun and cloud, high -3. For today, already reached our guaranteed high, 6.
And right now, it is 2 degrees downtown and at Pearson with cloudy skies. City News Time 12:13. That's time for the Dynamic Funds Market Minute to the Business Center. Here's Chris McCusker.
Judy, we've still got arrows pointing down on both sides of the border after data out of the U.S. today once again added to these concerns that inflation is not cooling fast enough, which could mean more interest rate hikes are coming sooner than expected. The Dow is down 180 points, the S&P down 24, the Nasdaq down 66. The TSX is lower by 48 points, 20,671. A big weight coming from shares in Shopify. So that company reported earnings, which were decent. The outlook, though, has the stock down by close to 16%. Those shares looking at the biggest one-day percentage decline in about a year. Gold futures up by $4, $18.49. Oil is higher by 38 cents to $78.97, and our loonie down by 0.3 cents, 74.38 cents U.S. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
How can you minimize inflation risk? Step 1. Talk to a financial advisor. See why advice matters, now more than ever. Visit dynamic.ca/advice to learn more.
The Princess Margaret Home Lottery is already 50% sold. Don't miss the incredible $8.2 million grand prize, the $4.2 million grand prize, the $1.6 million grand prize, the Blue Mountain bonus prize, and the world-famous early bird prize. Plus, be part of the world's biggest 50-50. Over 20,000 prizes to win, valued at $21 million. Already 50% sold. Buy now at PrincessMargaretLotto.com. With responsibly. Raffle number 127722.
The news cycle these days can be too much.
Cases are up more than 25%.
Backing up indoors once again to LGBTQ plus rights. Many states. Not entirely clear what
Let us help with that. I'm Jordan Heath Rawlings, host of The Big Story, Canada's most interesting daily news podcast. Every day, we stop that cycle in its tracks and examine one big story, something that matters to Canadians in depth. You can find The Big Story every morning for free at Frequency Podcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
Toronto's news. Now, this is City News 680. Everywhere.
An overcast sky in downtown Toronto, 2 degrees. Good afternoon. I'm Judy Friedman. And I'm Irene Frecklett here at the top stories this hour. Provincial police have released pictures of 2 men and 1 woman they believe are involved in the kidnapping of a 37-year-old woman from Mississauga Beach more than a year ago. A $100,000 reward is being offered for information leading to her whereabouts. Their pictures, those suspects, up on our website. A messy end to the work week. A freezing rain warning is now out for the GTA and much of southern Ontario, all beginning later tonight. And checking out the faculties, 80-year-old U.S. President Joe Biden goes for a medical today, as many question whether he should run for a second term. Now time for sports from Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Here's Justin Morrison.
We'll be to the rink, where the Maple Leafs had plenty of time to sit and stew after Saturday's disappointing 4-3 loss at home to the league-worst Blue Jackets, and the frustration of their last outing perhaps powered a dominant performance last night over a Blackhawks team right near the bottom of the standings as well, just 1 point up on Columbus for dead last in the NHL. William Nylander led the charge with a 3-point night, and he got the scoring started awful quick as well. The 4th fastest goal to begin a game in franchise history as Nylander lit the lamp just 9 seconds into the opening frame. This was Austin Matthews' return game as well, the reigning league MVP, back in the lineup after 3 weeks on the shelf with a sprained knee, and he got in on the scoring fun as well with the game-winning goal and a 5-2 romp at Scotiabank Arena. Pretty light week for the Leafs, really. Another 2 days off now before they're back at it Saturday, hosting the Habs on Hockey Night in Canada. Busy night on the ice tonight with 8 games on the Thursday slate in the NHL. The Bruins are in Nashville tonight to take on the Predators. Boston in search of their 41st win of the season, playing game number 53 tonight, a game that can be seen on Sportsnet. Well, the late game is on Sportsnet 1 this evening. The Golden Knights hosting the San Jose Sharks in Las Vegas. The Knights making do without their rookie goalie Logan Thompson, who's still week to week with a lower body injury. Sports at 15:45 past every hour, anytime online at sportsnet.ca.
Hey there. RSP season is upon us, and what are your plans for a safe and secure investment? Hi, I'm Todd C. Slater, the Simple Investor. Our Master Investor program has given our investors an 8 to 10% return each year for the last 5 years. We only work with existing rental properties. If you're looking for a safe, steady, and simple investment, then go to thesimpleinvestor.com today. The Simple Investor. We make the world of real estate investment simple.
Furnace on the fritz? Get it fixed fast. EnerCare Home Services can get your heat going again with repairs done by a pro. And right now, for a limited time, get a furnace repair diagnostic for $0. That's a $99 savings. Getting your furnace fixed fast is good, but saving some money in the process? Like $99? Now that's a hot deal. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more at enercare.ca. That's enercare.ca.
City News Time, 12:18. If you're looking into renting a condo or apartment, be ready to pay sky-high prices. Our Mike Epple reports.
Rental rates across the country have been climbing, and the big cities are seeing the biggest bounce. January saw the 9th consecutive month for double-digit percentage increases nationwide. Rental prices up 10.7% year over year. In Toronto, the rental rates are up nearly 20%. A one-bedroom has an average monthly cost of more than $2,400. A two-bedroom, that'll set you back $3,200 a month. That's up nearly 18% from a year ago. Do the math, that's almost $40,000 a year. There are pockets around the GTA that are a little bit more affordable, including Scarborough and Oshawa, but even there, prices aren't that much below the average. Rental prices really started rising when the Bank of Canada began its interest rate tightening cycle, and real estate slowed to a crawl. Market watchers worried about the ongoing imbalance in the market with rising immigration levels and a housing market not being able to keep pace. At the City News Business Center, I'm Mike Epple.